Hi, my name is Caroline Sunisa Lau, and today I am going to be presenting my project for packaging design. So, this is first of all, we're going to start with my brainstorming process. With this project, I first started with brainstorming what can I package with the provided guideline for this project requirement. And I brainstormed between products like food, home deco, stationery, accessories, as well as toys. So, and after that, I decided to pick slime as my product for creating the packaging for this project. So then I started brainstorming on different packaging concepts for my product. So for slime, I brainstormed what vibes does it give? Like, do I want it to be very friendly, very childish, or do I want it to be very modern and it depends also on my target audience. So my target audience is mostly towards not only children but also young adults, ranging from ages of 12 to 25 and above. So I want to make a packaging that is not that childish, but also looks very colorful and bubbly and very friendly, and it will attract not only children but also young adults. So next, I decided to brainstorm on different kinds of slime. So there's a few different kinds of slimes. There's clay slime, there's bingsu slime, there's clear slime, butter slime, glitter slime, cloud slime, ice slime, and jelly slime. So all these different kinds of slimes have different textures, and the feel and the squishiness of it is going to be very different from one another. So I decided to brainstorm different concepts based on these kind of slimes. So I also wanted my packaging to give off to uh, also provide clear instructions, and I also want the packaging to be very user friendly and also very interactive with the user. So next, I went ahead and started brainstorming what kind of typography do I want for my packaging. So obviously, I want my packaging to give off a very friendly vibe. So I decided to go for fonts that are not only bold but also very rounded, and also very they have this type of like soft kind of vibe. It's like it's rounded, but it looks very organic in some way. It doesn't have too many straight geometric lines. It's very rounded and it looks very handwritten kind of way. So yeah, I shortlisted my fonts to three different kinds. One is Rooney Black, one is Frode, and one is Silicone. So all these fonts I have hand generated how it would look like on my packaging as well, with the possible names that I want to name my product. So this is the first concept. So this will be the first type of slime concept that I came up with. So this first concept is based on waffles. So what do you think of what do you think of when you hear waffles? So for me, for waffles, I think of a very creamy type of vibe, very vanilla flavored, buttery, maple syrup, honey, sugar. So I think of all these things when I hear waffles. So I wanted my slime to have a maple syrup or honey and butter scented and butter scent to the slime itself. And I also want the slime texture to be of butter slime. So butter slime is basically a type of slime where it is not only squishy, but it also has the texture of butter when you stretch it, and also when you play with it. It feels and looks like butter. So I thought it'd be very fitting for this waffles theme. So next, the second concept I thought of was ice cream. And I was debating between different flavors, but at the end I decided with mint chocolate chip, because mint chocolate chip is not only a very popular flavor, but it also has a lot of texture and it's a very unique flavor. So the ice cream itself is mint flavored, but it is usually paired with chocolate chips. So I decided to go with this. I thought it would be really fun to incorporate this texture and these different elements of the ice cream itself into the slime. So the type of slime that I decided to pick for this theme is cloud slime. Cloud slime is basically it's very fluffy, but it also has this texture where when you stretch it, it's not in one piece. It like starts to fall apart, but it also feels very sandy. But it's fluffy at the same time. So I thought it would be very fitting for the ice cream texture. And I also thought of like a user friendly user experience concept where in the slime kit itself, uh, consumers I mean users can also mix in the chocolate chip charms into the slime itself, so that when they play with it and when they smell it and when it's in their hands and they're looking at it, it will look and almost feel like ice cream. So yeah. And the third concept I chose is cake. So I thought of a few different cake ideas, but I thought red velvet would be a really fun idea, as red velvet is also not only is it also a very popular flavored cake, but it also gives off this really bright red color that is usually paired with cream cheese frosting, which is usually white in color. So I thought that would be a really great contrast. So yeah, for the type of slime, I decided to also go with cloud slime because cloud slime is also very fluffy, and I thought it'd be very fitting with the texture of the cake. So I decided that I also want this slime kit to be chocolate cake scented, because red velvet is actually chocolate cake. It's just that it's red in color, and there's only one ingredient that's different from chocolate cake, but other than that it's just chocolate cake that's red. So I wanted it to smell like chocolate, but also have white sprinkles as well for the texture, to kind of give off that cheesecake bit, cream cheese bits type of vibe into the slime. So this is my first mock-up. So the I created the die line, and I also sketched how I wanted my packaging of the different concepts onto the die line itself, and then I colored it and I folded it. So this is the mock-up for the waffle slime, which I named Waffle Delight. This is the second mock-up. And for the second concept, which is the mint chocolate chip ice cream, so I named it Minty Choco. And for the third mock-up, this will be for the red velvet cake slime, which is named Velvet Bliss. So these are my references, and thank you so much for tuning in.